I've just done a locate, and we are in line with the left-hand side of the toilet window. So the toilet window for the ensuite, it's about probably 1 metre to 1.5 metres from the left rear corner of the property, heading toward the road. And I'm getting a very, very strong signal hard up against the cinder blocks, which make the outside perimeter of the property. That's where I'm getting the strongest signal. I'll just see if I can work further through the drain now and see what else could be awry within the drainage further down. Okay, so I'm running through further down into the drain here. Okay, so we have an inspection point at this point here, which as far as I can tell, I believe that does have some root possibly protruding through into it. I'll do a locate of that as well. I'm just going back further. At 0.8 of a metre. Okay, so this is basically, again, the strongest signal is hard up against the actual brickwork of the home. We're basically still directly under that toilet window, about as it shows at 0.8 of a metre. So we're about an extra 200 or 300 millimetres more to the right side of the window, of that toilet window. Again, pretty well hard up against that cinder block is where the strongest reading is occurring. Okay, we're coming up to another junction at this point here. Which, as far as I can tell there, that junction was all okay at about at approximately 1.6 metres. So I come around there, that junction looks okay. Okay, so we have another junction here at approximately 2.7 metres, which appears all okay. Right. Okay, so it's 3.9 metres here. Looks like we have a major root intrusion here at 3.9 metres. 4 metres there. Okay, I'll just go and locate where this root intrusion is. I've just done the locate, and I've found that this root intrusion is approximately 1 metre out from the home. To the left, sorry, 1 metre to the left of the actual home, out from the blockwork, and it's half a metre to the left of the back door going into the laundry area there, half a metre left to the left of that, looking at the laundry door. It's basically directly in line with the middle of the window to the main toilet. I've just blasted through the drain with the jet rod to clear this intrusion. So the intrusion is actually coming through on the branch by the looks. Is that right? I can see it. Yeah, coming through on the junction. On the junction there, just near the outlet, and possibly through the branch line as well. So we'll carry on working through the drain. Okay, another junction here at 4.8 metres. Appears all okay. Okay, so I believe we're at about 10.4, 10.5 metres now. We're working toward the front of the home. It looks like there is probably a test point, I would say, here, or possibly a boundary inspection. I would say we're getting pretty close to the boundary now. Working through this offset here, and another offset there. Around. Oh. Okay, so sorry, excuse me there. I was just trying to work this around as far as I can get it. It looks like we do have a minor root intrusion here. This is as far as I can go with the camera. I'm picking we could actually be outside the boundary now of the actual property. I'll just go and have a look at that. That might even be... Actually, that looks like earthenware. I think this could possibly even be... Or is it? If I could just get a little bit closer. Yeah, hard to say, but I'll just go out the front and do a locate of this join. Okay, so I'll just mark the position of this pipe. We're only about 800 millimeters to a meter from the toward the property from the letterbox, so we're right near the boundary. We're 2 meters to the right of the left wire boundary fence. Unfortunately, I can't push any further. The CCTV won't allow me to go any further forward. I can see down the pipe there, and the next join, as far as I can see, looks pretty clear, which would definitely be at the boundary and beyond from that point. So this looks like this would be the last issue that would require attention. It's underneath the garden area, so basically it would be an excavation and repair to this point. The other bend, which was the other root intrusion at the junction near the laundry, is at the left side of the home, is directly under a gravel area, which of course could be removed, and then we could excavate down to repair that. The first junction, I'm a little bit uncertain of. I'm assuming that where we went through to the junction, the strongest reading I'm getting is just outside the cinder block for those two, the junction and that inspection pipe. I'm assuming that the pipe must just penetrate through the cinder block and be running parallel to the external part of the home. I wouldn't think that it would be within the slab, but that's one area I'm not 100% certain on. Providing that it is external to the property, again, it would be an excavation and a repair that would be required.